Cicada just got going. Anyway, it is Monday, July 8th, 10:15 a.m. and I am going to change the rear brakes and mount the car over the threshold of that door. And it's because the rain is coming, and then Friday, Saturday comes, and then it's sort of time to get rolling. So it's time to get stuff done when the weather's good. Quick in progress check, because it took me a while to sort out. I thought the rotors were toast too, but there's a shield on the outside, and this rotor has a single piece rather than a single rotor. But it took me a while to find a good place on the frame, because you can't get independent suspension rear end. There's just too many points to destroy everything because of all the adjustment points on the four-wheel independent suspension. So I got the rear frame and I put the jack on a piece of sidewalk, and then the only problem was one of the bolts was really tight, and I was really lucky to find a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter, and then I could use my foot to really crank on it, because I don't have an extension for the socket and the torque bar didn't work because it was too big and long. So there you go. I got the 14mm bolts off, and I should be pretty quick to swap out the pads. I like the fact it's got a rear sway bar. It's got a link on the shock, so it's like a rear strut. Front and rear struts. It's nice. So it only takes one pad this time, and just the tool fits perfectly in the middle because it's single piston. And just gently rotate it in and just slide her back. And we'll put the new... I've already got the pads in. So we just put this piston back and then slide her on. Okay, side one is done. Time to jack up side two. So this grease here goes on each of the pins that goes back in so that the caliper can slide around. So this is side two. Got it all back together again. I had a bit of a problem with the bottom bolt again, so had to use the back of this on the socket. Boom, knock it loose. And so it's all fully assembled and ready to get going. Well, got to tighten all the bolts. Alright, so all I got to do is finish tightening up all the bolts, check every rim on the entire car, because I'll be traveling quite a distance. But now I look back and go, okay, I checked with the dealer this morning because I was worried about jacking it. I couldn't find a spot, and I was thinking about the rotors. I needed the rotors, and so anyway, labor plus rotors, already had the pads, $400 plus tax, 400 and something plus tax. And luckily I didn't have to change the rotors, but the labor just for doing the rear pads is like $300. And so I was able to get a $50 2-ton jack with a low profile, and use a cement block and some existing tools, a torque bar, socket wrench set already existing. So for $50 instead of $300 labor, I got the brakes done. So that's kind of nice, right? That's a significant amount of money. That's worth a lot of gas or dinner for two at a really nice restaurant. So, woohoo! Okay, a little bit of relaxing today after doing the brakes and the groceries and the garbage and the mowing. And, you know, just stuff. Take it easy in the afternoon for a couple hours by the lake. And because it's going to be rainy for 3 days, I'm going to have some barbecue today, because it's not going to be this could be the last barbecue. Friday, if the weather turns nice, I could do one more.